welcome to Brock Family Farm. My name is Colby, and here we're going to show you our nursery. And if you like the video for today, don't forget to hit the like button and the bell, and don't forget to subscribe, and you'll be a part of this journey.
Alright guys, welcome to today's video. I have a handy helper, Callie, and we are going to be showing you our nursery. Now, this is a separate outbuilding on our property, and we use it for our baby animals. So right here we have an apple crate, and we got this from a friend who used it as a chicken brooder, but they weren't using it anymore and asked us if we could find something to do with it, and we said yes. So we divided it in half here so that we could have one mama in here and one mama on this side. And on this side we have Honey. This is the mama right here. We've had her ever since she was 8 weeks old, and this is actually her first litter. So she had 8 babies. We haven't sexed them yet, but we have been handling them ever since they were born, so they're really good with human contact. What we did here with the water is we use the spring that it usually comes with, and then we have a chain. Can we open it, Callie? Can you put that up for Mom? Good job. So I'll show you what we do in here. So there's a chain on the bottom that the nozzle sits on, and then the spring is screwed in to this flat part. And then for the food, we use that. And it's worked out really nice for us. When we put the breeding box in here, there still is quite a bit of room, but we take it out obviously when the babies get a little bit bigger, just so they have more room to run around in. We've already picked out a few names for some, and I do want to keep maybe a buck and a doe. I haven't decided yet which ones I'm keeping, but this one's Moose right here, the brown one with the mane. He's one of my favorites. Well, I say he, but honestly I haven't checked yet. But this litter has been really fun. What we do is we have a little fence that we put out on the floor, and we did this at our old place too. And we put all the babies in the fence and we let them run around. Now, I know a lot of people, when they have rabbits on their farm, they use, you know, the metal grid on the bottom, which is what we use for our bucks. So this originally we got for our bucks, and the reason why is because I thought we could potty train them to go up here, and then they would have this opening down on the bottom as well. But this is actually one of our does. Oh, Callie, can we shut that, honey? Yeah. You need help? Let me shut this just so Honey doesn't get out while I'm talking. Good job. So this is Shy. She has had one litter with us, and she only had 4. We actually bought her while she was already pregnant, but Remy was one of her girls, and we kept her. So we have her in here right now because we haven't gotten the other apple crate in here, because what we're going to do is we're going to put it over here. We're going to divide it just like we did this one, and then we're going to put Remy and Shy right next to each other, and those are going to be our breeding does. So we have Shy in here right now, and we only have one buck at the moment, and this is Tux. He's actually a mini Rex. He's really small, but we actually used him to breed with Shadow. Shadow is our other doe on the other. She's in New Zealand, but they're both all black. So this is Tux. He's our only buck in the moment, but he has given us 2 litters with Shadow. So we really like him. He's really sweet. So once we get Shy moved over, we're probably going to take one of her bucks and put it here on the top. So we'll have 2 bucks again. That'll be nice. So this is Shadow. We've had her for quite a while now. She was actually our first rabbit. And she is, from what we know, full New Zealand. And she's a really good mama. Both 2 litters, she had 10 babies. So she has very large litters. Let's shut it though, baby, because we're kind of making Honey nervous. I'm sorry, Honey, we'll leave you alone now with your babies. So she's had 2 litters with 10 babies each, so we really like her. She has really big litters, and that's been really nice for us. Now she has the same setup, so she has her food there and her water. And she just had, her last litter was a few months ago, and we give our rabbits quite a big break in between litters because we don't want to do that. But we use the apple crates for the babies and not this. This is strictly for our bucks, and the reasoning behind that is I like the bunnies being able to run around and play, and on the wire it's hard for me to put bunnies on the wire grid bottoms. I know it's really useful for, you know, their coops falling down and making cleanup easier, and these are not fun to clean, I will say. We have a pretty large dustpan, and we just kind of scoop it up and take it out, and it is a hassle, but for me, seeing these babies, it just seems like this is better for them. They're able to run around and play, and I like seeing that with my animals. So that is why we do apple crates for our rabbits. Now, moving on, we do have, this is actually 3 batches of chicks. So these ones just hatched out probably a week and a half ago. So they're still pretty young, but they've already got most of their feathers, so we turned off the heat lamp, and also because we had a really hot heat wave in Washington, so we had to bring in the AC and turn off their heat lamp because it was getting way too hot in here with that heat lamp on. So these are Americana Banatees. We bought a dozen hatching eggs, and we had 4 hatch. So not the best numbers, but I'm really excited to see what these ones will look like. Callie, do you want to pick one up?
Yeah.
Do you want me to help you?
No.
So they are bantams, which are basically mini chickens. Now I think we all of them are hens. Be gentle, Callie. Good job. So they're pretty cute. I'm excited to see what they look like when they're a little bit bigger. Here, yep, she has beautiful feathers. These ones have a top because they are quite a bit older, and we don't want them to jump out. But these we hatched from our own bantam chickens, that flock that we have now. So we had 2 roosters and 3 hens. One was a featherfoot bantam. She's really pretty. I'll have to give a clip of her as well, but I think we have 2 or 3 roosters in here, and then the rest are hens, but they are all really cool looking. The featherfoot is white with tan and black spots, and the other one looks more like, it's more like this one here. She looks just like her mom, but I don't want to stress them out too much. But there are 2 batches in here, so I think 5 of them are probably over a month old now, and then a week ago I put 4 in there that were a week apart from those ones. But usually that kind of scares me. I don't like to put smaller chickens in with bigger chickens, but I was so surprised because those bantams just completely accepted the new flock, and there was no fighting or anything. So either I picked a really good day to do it, or they're just really good-tempered chickens, but that went along really nicely. Now we are going to be working on more of a transitional coop for the ones that are too big for the brooder, but too small to be with our other bantams. And we haven't gotten that far yet. We are still buttoning up our bantam shelter right now. So hopefully eventually, hopefully soon, we will have a larger space for these guys to be able to get on some grass before we can introduce them to our flock, because we are going to be keeping most of the hens, if not all the hens, because we only have 3 hens right now that are egg laying. But let's close this up. Good job, handy helper. So the AC's been going for over a week now, and as you can see, it's 72, which is a pretty good temperature for all the animals, including the 8-week-old rabbits. So if I haven't already introduced you, this is Remy, and Remy came from Shay's litter, or Shy. Her name's Cheyenne, but we call her Shy for short because she is kind of more timid. We haven't had her that long. We actually bought her while she was pregnant, and she had 4 babies. And we decided to keep Remy just because she's so sweet. The girls were going to use her for 4-H for rabbits, but with COVID last year, it got pushed to Zoom, and meetings just kept getting pushed, so we really didn't get to do it, which is sad. But hopefully here soon, maybe on our next litter, the girls can pick out a bunny that they want to show, or buy one. I'm not sure the rules or regulations for that, but I think they would have fun in 4-H, either if they want to do it for rabbits or chickens or goats or whatever they want to show. I would like them to be able to do that if they want to. So Remy, how old is Remy? How long have we had her? Do you know?
11.
11?
Yeah.
I think she was born, I think it was November.
2 years old.
I think she's like 6 months old.
I think she is 7.
7 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she is so sweet, and she loves her head scratches, and I'm just really excited to give her more space. This worked for now, but obviously it's a little small, and I like to give the animals as much space as we can give them. Now, I have been talking to Cody about building some sort of a bunny playpen outside to where we can put either a mama and her babies, or 1 doe or 1 buck in at a time, just so they can get on some grass and maybe run around. Something with a cover, so we know that no hawks in the area will get them. But I just like my animals to be happy, and I love them, so Remy is very sweet. So that is our nursery, guys. Here we just have some feed, some shavings, and then down below here we have extra waters, dustpan, boxes. I use this box to put the baby chicks in when I clean out their cage, and Callie and I actually did that today. We cleaned out every single cage in this room, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Took a while, but it smells great in here, and we know that our animals are in a clean environment. So someone's got the zoomies. Let's see, do you remember all their names?
Yeah.
Alright, point to a rabbit and tell me their name.
Cookie.
Cookie. That one is Bear.
Bear.
The other one with the mane is Moose.
Moose.
The one in front of you right now trying to sniff your fingers is Daisy.
Daisy.
And then we have a rabbit. This one here. She actually has like a tan mustache, and we call her Frenchie. Ooh. And Colby named the other one with the mustache, but I don't remember what she named it. Oh, this here is Bronco. If he's a buck, I'm going to keep him because I really like his coloring, and he's the short hair, which some of these are long hair. And I think it's kind of interesting because the buck wasn't a long hair, but doesn't it kind of look like a lion head? Daisy? She kind of looks like a lion head. I don't know if there is some in her line, but the buck we had that we bred with Honey wasn't a lion head, and he didn't have any hair like that, so it's kind of funny that some of them do, some of them don't, but yeah, we've had a lot of fun with these bunnies. Okay, Cal, let's close it. Someone has got the zoomies. See what I mean? I wouldn't want to do that on a wire grid. But obviously, we watch them for using the shavings, but we haven't had any problems, and I prefer it over putting them on metal. So, was there something you wanted to say, Cal?
I want to show you our new pen.
Our new pen?
Yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
The one what we built to get the new goat.
Oh, we already showed them the new goat, but let's see. What is your favorite animal in here? Do you like the chickens? Do you like the rabbits? Which one do you like more?
I like the baby chicken.
You like baby chicks?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you like these white ones?
Yes. The baby.
Fancy. We love banties. Why do we love banties so much? Is it because they're small and easy to hold?
Yes, because they don't fly out of your camera.
They really don't. All the banties we've had are really good chickens. They've loved cuddling with you, huh?
So, I want to show you our new goat when we get it from the Rachel's house because it's still at her mama for this one day. We have to pick her up today. I think 2 days. I think like one more day.
So we are getting Dynamite from Aunt Rachel, but Dynamite's not ready yet. And the reason why Dynamite's not ready is because he's still really small, and he's still on his mom a little bit. He hasn't been weaned. So we don't want to take him until he's fully weaned because, number one, we don't want him to get sick, and number two, we want him to be healthy, right? So Aunt Rachel will tell us when Dynamite's ready to be picked up.
She'll call us when she's ready.
Yep. Alright guys, well, I hope you've liked looking at our nursery, and hopefully we can get the other apple crate in here and get it set up and move Rummy and Shy into the crate and get our new buck here. Huh. Well, we'll have to ask Daddy about that. Alright, say bye.
Hi guys, welcome to Brock's Family Farm. Hi guys, welcome to Brock Family Farm. My name is Colby, and we clean.
You made Mommy